right up against it in so many different ways. We've had falling outdos between these. We've had a change in the top 3 positions in the general classification. But the Maglia Rosa is still going to be in charge of the race. Richard Carapaz has had a good day. Vincenzo Nibali's had a decent day. Primoz Roglic is having a bit of a disaster. And if it gets worse in the last couple of Ks, Mikel Landa isn't far from the podium either. Approaching the final kilometre now. Here to the front, Ciccone on his wheel, all set for the stage. Ciccone now takes it at the front, all about timing here. Remember, he's done most of the work ever since the bottom of the climb. 5.5 hours of hellish riding against just about everything. Everything up against them, and one of them is going to come out victorious. The supporters have turned up in their numbers despite these conditions. Hit on the wheel and ready to go. They've been freezing, teeth chattering, but the legs have kept turning. And with just 600 metres to the finish, it's time to fight it out. Here in a good position waiting as we cut behind, and the pink jersey still gaining time. Into Ponte di Legno, and just a couple of 100 metres now for the finish. 1.5 Ks from the finish, and the gap continues to grow. Races within a race today, but it's that race for the finish. Hit on the wheel, ready to try and stalk his prey. Ciccone thinks about building it up. He's the one, remember, with less to lose. He's already a Giro D'Italia stage winner. This is his opportunity of a lifetime. Everything in front of him, the finish line up ahead. Here looks around. Ciccone waits. Ciccone's head turns as well. And they are all ready to go, all ready to launch. Here thinks about it, and here goes Ciccone now. Ciccone at the front leading it out. Giulio Ciccone going as Hirt tries to come around. Hirt though on the wheel and still in a good place as Ciccone stays there. The Italian crowd absolutely going crazy, and Ciccone's going to ride away. Ciccone wins the stage.
Hirt is a fantastic climber, but he doesn't have much of a killer instinct or a finishing sprint. I'm also a climber, but in a small group, I have a good explosive sprint. I know that I'm good in that situation, but after a cold day, you're never too sure of winning in a two-up battle.
La certezza di vincere in 2 non ce l'hai mai.
Well, we know who the headlines will be going to tomorrow. Italian glory up against it. All the drama that this race really loves. Ciccone has taken the stage. You have to feel for him, but behind we're all ready to start the clock. They did have more than enough of a gap in the end. But it's the Maglia Rosa, Richard Carapaz from Ecuador. It's Vincenzo Nibali, that other Italian hero, looking to put more time in. Masnada and company, well, they fought and continue to fight. Fausto Masnada will take a 3rd place, but it is to that next group we're looking. Caruso's job is done for the day, and now Hugh Carthy. Hugh Carthy at the front, now pulling. We haven't seen this yet. That could have been an extra motor. Nibali is going to come across the line. I don't think he's too impressed with the fact that it was such a late pull. But look at that time, 1:40. Now what is the clock back to Roglic?
I think that day was really good for us. It was where I really felt like we could win the Giro D'Italia.
We needed 2 things. We needed bad off days of both Carapaz and Nibali, at least. And on the same time, we needed a really good day of Primoz. And both Carapaz and Nibali didn't show any weakness. Primoz did, so it's on a 4 or 5 days left. Then it's Then when you hope for that, you ask for a lot.
Back from the lane, Simon Yates.